everyone to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick it away and start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Who's going to score on the pick 6? Touchdown, Georgia. How about that, Cook? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Tailback with another carry. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Pena. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw now on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Did he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. It's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Escapes him, and the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll test the right side here. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That one hurts, backs him up 10 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. State offense comes back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Nothing but green grass ahead. That's the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Here's the option play. Powering through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the right here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a... Linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And on the carry, he's heading left. Gets into space at the 50. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. One more play before they head to the locker room. The back's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Dogs will have to kick this away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off target with the throw, incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ball handed off.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass this time. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Buckeyes closer to the line to run the hurry out. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. He'll pitch it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They're trying to run it with the option. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the 1st down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the 1st down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a 1st down.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. Powers through. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Spot down the ball at the 40-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this defense has to respect this quarterback and how he can get out in the open. Sometimes he will run, but the offensive coordinator does a nice job with the defense focused on the quarterback. You go with a jet sweep, you get your speedster out on the edge, and the defense doesn't know if the quarterback has it or if he hands it off to the jet sweep. That's a big gain for that offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
On third down, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Caught in the backfield. It's Randall.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down here for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving his quarterback opportunities.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The pass rush closing in. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he released it, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. Going to be 2nd down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these